What's going on, guys? Yo, douchebag here. So last week I went ahead and I installed one of these catch cans from UPR. They were nice enough to give me a catch can, and I wanted to see if it actually worked. And guess what? This thing is working like a fucking charm. It's been about a week or so, maybe 350, 400 miles or so. Actually more. I went up to Lufkin, Texas, and I went all the way to fucking Beaumont, the ghetto of Texas, and I put about 500 miles on this bitch. And check it out. It's got about a teaspoon, tablespoon's worth of oil in it. You can see it's kind of doing its job. It's protecting, keeping the oil away as much as possible from the throttle body. Keep my fucking fuel oil free, baby. No knocking, no nothing. I even added a couple degrees of time, and this bitch running good. What surprises me is the people that don't really know what kind of car I fucking run. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with you people? If you listen to my videos and everything, you'd know I run the best car ever invented on earth. It's the Coyote Mustang. Mods or a JLT intake and a couple other things, you know, secret shit, secret tuning shit. But this is the ride right here. This is the whip. Okay, so if y'all see me on the streets, you're gonna get dragged by this motherfucker from a dig, from a roll. Hey, who gives a fuck? Yo, it doesn't do roll. So UPR was nice enough to hook me up with the suspension to get this thing dialed in, you know, get some suspension work done with it, because right now it's just rolling. All I got is some lower control arms, and everything else is pretty stock. So UPR said, let's hook you up with a rear suspension so you can drag some ass. He went ahead and sent me a complete rear suspension setup. He got me the bracket, the upper arm, the lower tubular arms. There we go. Yeah, these guys right here. And the relocation brackets. I'm going to go ahead and install these guys, show you why the hell these are important for cars. He sent me hardware with it and all this other fucking bullshit, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Some wheels off. Race stars, you'll know that these things are the biggest pain in the ass. I mean, they're just the biggest pieces of shit ever. Luckily, I got some direct drill shit. If you got Unilug, well, sucks for you, bro. One of these anal motherfuckers that like to support it on the axle and on the body. I'm just anal. I don't want the bitch dropping on me. 18mm bolt, took it out of there, comes right out. Then you chase this motherfucker out on this side. Another 18mm bolt. This thing just should drop right off. Quick tip for you fucking noob assholes out there. So a lot of you guys like to use an impact for everything, but us boss motherfuckers that do shit on the ground, we use just regular hand tools because we're men. So the 18mm, you could use an extension by using another fucking wrench and putting it in the tip. Yeah, it fucks up the fucking end, but who gives a flying fuck? Use it as an extension, motherfucker. Don't kill yourself under the fucking car. Yeah. Fuck, this thing went through 4 winters. It did its job, but you know, compared to this piece from UPR, the UPR piece is a lot beefier. Obviously, the bushings seem to be a lot bigger. It's offset on one side, so obviously this side goes where that side went, which is towards the axle. But yeah, just a quick comparison of what's good. Hey, same process on the other side. Take the 18mm bolt out of that bitch, take it out of this bitch over here, and you're good to go. A lot of roll racers right now are probably saying, well, yo, douchebag, that looks like a lot of work. You know, you're busting your ass doing suspension. We just throw a turbo on that bitch and go from a 60 roll. Well, I'm a heterosexual, guys. There's a reason Texas 2000 events were invented for you guys. You know, no suspension, having big turbo, credit card, fucking up the ass motherfuckers. Those guys don't have no know-how. Just bolt the fucking turbo on that bitch. Let's go 80 roll, 80 to 120, and boom, you're done. Or 80 to 160, whatever the fuck you fags like to go from. So the other douchebag's fucking beat. So, little tip for the future, guys. Install your brackets before you install your control arm. So I went ahead and bolted the bracket, the control arm on, and then I'm like, oh, Joe, look, I'm missing the bracket. So, if you have a rusty-ish area like I do here, because the car's a Northeast car, make sure you get that shit off. This thing is a nice, snug fit. You're going to have a spacer that comes with the kit. That goes in the middle. That's where the control arm used to go. And then we're going to relocate that control arm to give you a better angle, blah, 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 when it's lowered, okay? I'm not going to be a fucking long-winded bitch. I'm just going to show you what needs to happen so it doesn't happen to you motherfuckers like it happened to me. Well, this is a bear of a job to do on the ground, but I got it done. Yeah, fucking ricer-ass fucking dickheads that live here. So anyway, what I ended up having to do, a couple things, is these brackets have to fit over the rusty areas that, you know, the rusty rear end bracket. So what I basically did is I used the piece of shit Harbor Freight jack as a press, basically, because I couldn't really get it in over the rusty areas. I wasn't about to fucking start grinding and filing. I just basically pressed it on and took it right back off. Fit pretty good. Had the hell of a time getting these things in, but that's because I'm on the ground. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm not paying no fucking shop to do this. I'm gonna do it myself. So there you go. So it's installed. Talking to people, they told me to start at the middle hole and adjust from there depending on how the car likes it at the track. But to be honest, it fit pretty good. Everything's machined nicely. I didn't have to fuck with anything. Everything just fit right in. Sweet. Whew. So I already had my my drink, and now it's time to install this big bad motherfucker. So you'll see me inside the car taking some bolts off and get this one cracking. For this stage, we're going to go inside the car. So basically, there's a big, gigantic bolt underneath there that the control arm bolts up to. I don't have a backseat because I'm a fucking real man, and all I do is race, bro. I don't do fucking car show bullshit. So let's take out this rear seat delete. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fucking piece of fucking glum. Okay. Okay. So, there it is. That's the big motherfucking bolt. So I want to drop down the differential, get as much room as I can. So basically I put the jack stands on the body, and then I put the jack itself on the rear end. Everything's supported. Once I loosen the bracket up top, I'll drop this one down. It gives me tons of room to work on underneath. Passenger side bracket mounting broke. Motherfucker broke on me because I'm so fucking swole it ain't even funny. So I broke that bitch. So I basically had to drive on 2 bolts, 40 miles to a shop to get a nut welded on that motherfucker, get it off, and I wasn't about to fucking film that shit. Excuse me, I'm trying to make video here. Can you please mute that? Thank you. So, what ended up happening was, it ended up making it feel like the car's biting more. Now, I have it in the middle hole. They say if you go further down, it bites a little more. But excuse me. So, what ends up happening is, I'm going to go to the track and I'm going to do some testing on it, check different mounting positions, see what happens. Thank you, UPR, for hooking the brother up. Now, for my blower, my turbo, hey guys, let's get it cracking. Yo, douchebag out.